Hello and welcome to the Redmen.
Thanks for joining us on a groundbreaking day for Paul and the Redmen.
And the Redmen indeed. I went down to Melwood training ground today, stepped out on the turf, and I didn't even have to climb over the wall.
No, he was let in through the front door. Lifelong dream fulfilled. Check.
Completely. Sadly not for my footballing merits. No, I was there because Luis Suarez was there to advertise Adidas Adizero F50 boot, and I was fortunate enough to be able to catch a few words with Liverpool's number 7 himself. You've played in the World Cup, you've played in the Eredivisie and in the Uruguayan Primera Division. How does the Premier League, the pace of the Premier League compare?
Totalmente diferente.
It's completely different.
Es una liga que no es igual al
It's unlike the Netherlands, it's unlike Uruguay, it's unlike the World Cup.
Uruguay. Es totalmente diferente, es una gran liga.
It's a big league and it's got its own way of doing things.
De una manera muy linda.
The Premier League can be quite a physical league. You're known for being quite a skillful player, but do you enjoy the physical side of football?
Sí, es totalmente diferente. El físico, tú tienes que adaptarte aquí a...
I do think in this league you do have to play very physically, you have to be able to adapt to the way that the game is played.
Hay muchas lesiones, siempre de trabajo tan fuerte, es una liga.
And you have to play very strong. But there is always the risk of injury, especially in the Premier League, because you're playing so many games each season.
Pero te tienes que acostumbrar, hay muchos jugadores que...
But that's just something that you've got to get used to really, and the longer you play here, the easier it becomes.
You had the opportunity to go back to Ajax to say your farewell to the fans. How important was that to you?
Muy importante para mí, como le he dicho, volver al estadio.
It was very important for me to be able to go back to Ajax, and I was treated always very well by the fans.
De la temporada y que el equipo y que la hinchada, que los hinchas, los fans.
And the way that they recognised me, especially when I was leaving, is something that not many people get to experience. So I was very lucky to experience that.
Tú has trabajado bien y la verdad que fue un momento para mí que se viven pocos en la vida cuando tú te vas de un equipo de la manera que me han despedido. Ha sido muy lindo.
Of the greatest players to play the game, who's your favourite out of Pelé, Cruyff, Maradona or Zidane?
Creo que a Cruyff no lo he visto jugar. Yo creo que Zidane.
I think Zidane has been a great legend in football, and also Maradona.
You've been in Liverpool a couple of months now. How are you coping with the Scouse accent?
No entiendo nada.
Don't understand anything.
Semana que viene empiezas clases, me ha dicho ahora, lo puedes decir.
Who's the most difficult to understand? Jamie Carragher, Sammy Lee or Kenny Dalglish?
A Carragher le entiendo más pero a Sammy Lee habla muy rápido y el Mister se le entiende poco.
I can understand Carragher a bit more, but Jamie Lee speaks really, really fast. It's difficult to understand. Meter a little bit more as well.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks very much. And welcome to Liverpool.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Cheers, mate.
Absolutely superb.
You know what?
Is he? What was it like meeting Luis Suarez? Liverpool's current number 7.
It's I can't even put it into words. You know, he's taller than I thought he'd be. You know.
Is he taller than you?
No.
Is he better at football than you?
Yes.
Is he worth his 25 million?
Most certainly.
That's all that matters.
That is all that matters. You know what? Fantastic. Thanks very much to Antoine Empire the Cop, who was the guy who put me forward for it. He was offered the chance by We Are Social, who help with the Adidas accounts and stuff, and Martin Utley was the guy who was my sort of liaison for it. Anton put me forward, and it absolutely fantastic. And these guys were there today, and they were just great people. And it was a true honour and a privilege to be involved with an Adidas campaign. I mean, you can tell by, if you watch the show, we are Adidas fans at the best of times. Like, So to be involved in something like that was like, it's weird. It's something that you think about as a kid, but you never think it'll ever be sort of, you'll ever happen to you, kind of thing.
At the end of the day, you got your 3 stripes and you got your bird, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Don't tell the missus that, but it's true. It was a fantastic experience. Going out on Melwood was amazing as well. Literally the amount of times as a kid you pull up a bin to the wall or whatever and look over, or we've been down and interview people outside, but actually to be able to walk up there was cool. Caught a quick glimpse of the King as well and Sammy Lee.
Did he have a bit of an aura, a bit of a shining light
You
behind
know,
him?
I saw him at the top of these steps and it was like, oh, yeah. You know, you can almost imagine like this blinding, beautiful, perfect light shining behind him. It didn't, but in my head, that's pretty much what it looked like. And not to brown nose too much, but honestly, go out and buy some Adidas Adizero F50 boots and tell them we sent you, because it makes us look good. Thanks very much, guys, and we'll see you next week.